at those cupcakes, they look beautiful, don't they? But listen, they look even more beautiful because they're on stands. And I've got this great set of stands for you as well. Now don't just think about cupcakes, you can display anything you want on them. And they come from the very smallest, which I'll show you in a minute, to a really big one. Now you can decide which card you want to use. Obviously the smaller they are, the thinner you can use the card. The bigger ones, I mean I use old cartons, you know, but you could paint them and cover them in tin foil or do whatever you want to do with them. But I just want to show you basically how the templates come. Now say you want to make something like this one here, that size, then all the templates come and you print them off and use the templates. Watch the demonstration showing you how to make them. So there's what the first section, then there's the next section, then you've got the bottom of the stand, the middle of the stand, and you've also got the base, the top of the stand, apologise. Then if you want to make the very, very big ones, the templates come like this. This one and this one you will print off and then just cut the bottom off there, use a little bit of tape, just stick them both together there, then you've got your template for your really big stands. This one gives you 3 layers. Now we do a Christmas tree stand as well, which gives more of a Christmas tree shape, but you can use that and that gives you many more layers. When you want to make the base, then you just print that one off, trim that up, and you've got the perfect circle there for doing the bases on the bigger ones. But what's important is you can print all these out on the small pieces of paper that goes through your printer, assemble them, then you can make really large stands. Now there's a little selection here, and you can see just some of the various sizes that you're going to be able to make. Now if you use quite thickish card, imagine you can use these at a buffet. You could do all sorts of things. Now I've got a selection here on this twirly, this little twirly. Now this one here, as you can see, is the second biggest. We've got an even bigger one which you can have a look at and later. If you look at the introduction to the whole of the cupcakes, you'll see that. Right down to the little one, I don't know you can see that, right down at the bottom there, that's the smallest one you can do. And if I just spin this round gently, you can just see. Now I've not overfilled some of these stands, but you can see there's plenty of room. You can mix and match your heart's content, but they take the really large cupcakes as well, as you can see. So that's just an example of the stands. You can make them in any kind of card as you want. You do them in gold and silver, you can spray paint them after, you can do whatever you want. Don't forget, make sure you're hygienic if you're going to be using them in conjunction with food. Make sure you've got card and that's not got funny kind of chemicals in them, or you can use paints and things like that. You can do all sorts of things, but don't think of them as just cupcake stands. You can use these stands for almost anything you want to display.